Happy Thursday. I hope you all are enjoying the time change. What I have for you guys tonight is a mashup of Pumped Up Strength and Barre. So if you're new to joining us, Pumped Up Strength is resistance training set to music, a lot like the format that we do for our Barre Above class. So we're going to need one medium to heavy weight and then a set of smaller weights. So I'm going to use like 2s or 3s for my smaller weights tonight. If you got a small pillow or a bender or Pilates ball, you could grab that as well. And we will be doing some things on the floor. So if you have a mat or something you can roll up to cushion your knees at some point, grab that as well. You can absolutely do this without weights, and you can do it seated in a chair as well. So don't feel like you need to grab all those things. If your body doesn't want to do that tonight, just listen to what makes your hips and your knees and your ankles and all the good things happy. So I'll press play, and we're going to start center floor. All right, toes are going to face forward. Shoulders are back and down. You can place the hands on the hips for now. We're going to squat. It's down for 2 and up for 2. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Add the arms. The arms come up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's speed it up. It's up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down, halfway lift. It's down, halfway lift. Down, halfway lift. Down, halfway lift. Down, halfway lift. For 4. From the side, it looks like this. 3, 2, and 1. Hold down. We're going to rotate. Center. Rotate. Center. Rotate. And center. Rotate. And center. Rotate. And center. Rotate. And center. One more each side. Rotate. And center. Rotate. Rise. We're going to bring our feet further apart into our sumo squat here. So we're still going to sit back with our hips. It's back. We're just in a wider stance now. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to add a reach. So we're going to reach and up. So my watch hand is reaching across and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. We're going to add on. We reach and reach. So watch hand, other hand. Watch hand, other hand. Watch hand, other hand. Watch hand. Let's speed it up. It's down, across, down, across. If you get too dizzy, you can always stay here. And center. All right, I'm going to turn diagonal because we're going to go into a 3-pulse reverse lunge. We pulse. 2, 3, and tap. Pulse. Tap. Pulse. So it's my non-watch side here. For 4. And tap. 3. And tap. 2. And tap. Last one. We're adding on. So we hinge, reach, come up, and tap. Hinge, reach, up, and tap. Hinge, reach, up, and tap. Hinge, reach, up, and tap. Hinge, and tap. Hinge, reach, tap, hinge, reach, and tap. One more. Shake that out. We're going to put those two things together. Turn the knees down just a smidge more. We'll slow it down. All right, here we come. Find your sumo. I'm going to face diagonal so you can see me. Watch hand is moving across first. We reach down and up, down and up. We hinge, reach, come up, and tap. Sumo, down and up, down and up. Hinge, reach, center, and tap. Let's speed it up. It's down and up, down and up. Hinge, reach, center, and up, down and down. Hinge, reach, and up. It's down, across, down, across. Hinge, reach, and up. Whew. Take a moment, step that out. Bring your heart rate down a little. We'll do the other side. Whew. Grab water if you need it. We're starting from the sumo. Here we go. It's down and up. Really sit back in those heels. For 4, 3, 2, my non-watch hand is doing the work. We reach and up, reach and up, reach and up, reach and up. Stay here or add the twist. We reach and twist, 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 reach and twist. Speed it up. It's reach and twist, reach, twist. You can always stay here. And just squat. All right, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my watch side leg. Ooh, warm already. All right, it's pulse 2, 3, and tap. 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 Pulse 2, 3, tap. Pulse 2, 3, and tap. Pulse 2, 3, and tap. Pulse 2, 3, add on. We hinge, reach, up, and tap. 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 One more. Hinge, reach, up, and tap. Shake it out. Putting those two things together. Grab water if you need it. Whew. All right. Bring my feet wide. All right. Non-watch hand. We reach and up. Reach and up. We lunge. Reach. Come up. Step back. Actually, let's watch hand. Reach and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Step back. Down and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Reach and up. Step back. Reach and tap. Shake it out. Come back center. Bring your feet about hips width distance apart here. Hands at the hips. We're going to go into a good morning. So we're going to hinge at the hips and up. Hinge and up. Hinge and up. Hinge and up. You can stay there or hands behind the head. Hinge and up. Hinge and up. Hinge and up. One more. Hinge and up. Grab water. We're going to go into a diagonal lunge. Non-watch side is going to step on the angle and up. So if you're here and that's what your body wants to do, totally fine. Here is fine. If you need more spikes, make it bigger and up. All right? We're going to do all on this non-watch side first, and then we'll do the other side. And we got your favorites coming up. It's Monica with curtsies. You'll love it when you watch this. All right. We're going to step with the non-watch side here. Here we go. Lunge and tap. Lunge and tap. Lunge and tap. Lunge and tap. Lunge. So I'm stepping on the angle here. Step to the angle and in. Lunge and in. One more. Lunge and in. This same foot. Curtsy and tap. 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 One more. Curtsy and tap. Shake it out. We're going to put those two things together. All on this non-watch side still. Find your stance here. Then we get to do the other side because we got to keep it even. Yay! All right, here we go. Diagonal lunge and in. Curtsy and in. Diagonal. So really sit back in that glute here. Lunge and in. Curtsy and in. One more here. Lunge and in. Curtsy and in. All right, shake it out. We're going to start that diagonal lunge on the watch side. Here we go. Lunge and in. 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 Two more here. Doing awesome. Last one here. Curtsy. Curtsy and tap. Curtsy and tap. curtsy, and tap, curtsy, and tap. So if the curtsy doesn't work for you, reverse lunge it, and tap. 2 more here. Last one here. Putting it together. Side lunge or diagonal, and in, curtsy, and in, diagonal lunge, and in, curtsy, and in, diagonal, and in, curtsy, and in, 1 more, diagonal, and in, curtsy, and in. Shake it out. If you don't have a mat already, you need it. Grab your mat and roll it out. We're going to come down to the floor. I'll be diagonal here so you guys can see me. So, I'm going to roll down to a plank. We're here in plank. All right, bring your knees in. So we're in hover. And hold. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. All right, so we're going to do a hover series here. If it's not great for you to do hover, let me pause this real quick. What you're going to do is you're going to come to your tabletop. You'll alternate lifting one knee and then lifting the other. But if you're in hover with me, you'll lower one knee and then lower the other. So you'll be sort of twisting. Either one is fine. I'll just say left and right just to keep us on cadence. But you're either lifting one knee and then lifting the other or lowering one. And then after that, we've got some planks to down dog and we'll come back up. So it's very short warm up here on the floor before we get more into our first block for pumped up strength. All right, I'll press play. I'm done lecturing. We'll get started. So you're either here in tabletop or curl your toes under, lift the knees up. All right, here we go. It's left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. One more set, left and right. Press into a down dog. Either come back to tabletop or hover. Down dog. Tabletop or hover. Down dog. Tabletop or hover. One more, down dog. Bend the knees. Walk your feet in. And carefully roll up. Grab water if you need it. We're going to grab our one heavy weight. Or medium to heavy weight. Let's see. Here we are. I'm going to start in the non-watch hand. We're going to start with a squat. Feet are about hips width distance apart. Watch hand will be at the hip. We're going to take it slow. It's down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. I'm going to turn side. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. So we're going to swing that weight. Up and back. Up. So we're sort of hinging. We're here and up. Here. So not quite a squat here. More like our good morning we did. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go to the middle and up, middle and up, middle and up, middle and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 on the outside, outside and middle, 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 outside and middle. We're gonna outside and rack. Weights here at the shoulder, back to our squat. Tempo this time. It's down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a moment to set that down. Grab water if you need to. We're putting those two things together. All right. Grab your weight. Same hand still. Remember, we're going to hinge and swing. I'm going to show it to you, and then you can join me. So we hinge and swing, middle and swing. Hinge and rack, squat. Again, it's hinge and swing, middle and swing, outside and rack, squat. So that's what we're going to do. So grab your weight. Join me when you're ready. I'll stand a little, but I know that might be a better view for you guys. All right, here we go. Outside and swing, middle, outside and rack, squat, outside, middle, outside and rack, squat, outside, middle, outside and rack, squat, outside and middle, outside and rack, squat, outside and middle, outside and rack, and squat. One more time. Outside, middle, outside and rack, and squat. Woo! Set that down if you need to. We're going to go on to the next section here. Same leg here. Weight is staying in this arm. Our 3 pulse curtsy. And we pulse. 2, 3, and tap. Pulse. And tap. Pulse. And tap. Pulse. All right, we're gonna curtsy. Hinge. Up and tap. Curtsy. Hinge. And tap. Curtsy. And tap. Curtsy. Hinge. And tap. Curtsy. Hinge. And tap. Curtsy. Hinge. And tap. Curtsy. Hinge. And tap. Curtsy. Hold the hinge. Tricep kick back. Kick back. 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 And back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Set that down for a moment. We're going to put those two things together. Grab water if you need it. Whew. I know we're starting to glisten here. All right, grab your weight. So I'm going to show it to you because we're going to put our hinge with the curtsy this time so that we can do our tricep kickback. Still the non-wash side. So we're going to hinge and curtsy, kick back, in, and tap. Hinge and curtsy, kick back, in, and tap. Hinge and curtsy, kick back, in, and tap. So our weight is here because after we did our last swing and rack and our squat, we're gonna go into our curtsy. All right, let's do 4 of them together. Rack your weight. You can also do this without weight if this is not feeling great for you. We hinge and curtsy, kick back, in, and tap. Hinge and curtsy, kick back, in, and tap. Hinge and curtsy, kick back, in and tap. One more, hinge and curtsy, kick back, in and tap. All right, set that down. We're gonna put it together from the very beginning. We're going from the dumbbell swings. Weights in that outside or that non-watch hand. We go outside and middle, outside and rack, squat, hinge and curtsy, kick back, in, and tap. Hinge and middle. Hinge and rack here, squat, curtsy, kick back, in, and tap. Let's add one. Curtsy, kick back, in. And we swing. Swing to the middle, swing and rack. We squat. Hinge, kick back, in, and tap. Hinge, kick back, in, and tap. Swing on the outside, middle, outside and rack, squat. Hinge and curtsy, kick back, in, tap, curtsy, kick back, in. One more, outside, middle, outside and rack, squat. Hinge and curtsy, kick back, and tap. One more. Woo, set it down. We need to do all of that on the other side. Yay! But we made it through the one side. And we're only doing it that one side, or that one time on that side. All right, grab it with the watch side. We're starting with those squats. It's down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We swing outside and up. So we're just going to about shoulder height here. Hinging at the hips. Really driving with the hips. That will keep your arm from getting tired. Last one here, middle. If you think about it, it's like kettlebell swings. Kettlebell swings come from the hips. So if your arms are getting tired, engage your core and use your hips more here to swing. All right. Bring that to the outside. Take a moment if you need to. We're going to go outside, inside, or outside, middle. Weight still in that watch hand. Here we go. It's up, middle, outside. Let's do 4 more here. 3. Doing awesome. Keep breathing. 2. Last set. Rack and hold here. Squat. 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 And squat. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Grab water. Putting those 2 things together. Move around a little if you need to bring the heart rate down. All right, grab that weight. We're still in the watch side. Slight bend in the knees here. Outside, middle, outside and rack, squat. Outside, middle, outside and rack, squat. Outside and middle, outside and rack, squat. Outside, middle, outside and rack, squat. Outside, middle, outside and rack, squat. Outside and middle, outside and rack, squat. One more. Outside and rack, squat. Oh, I lied. One more. Outside and middle, outside and rack, squat. Whew. All right, set that down. We're going to go into the curtsy section. Our 3-pulse curtsy. Still the same watch side. All right. Weights here. If your arm's tired, you can bring it down for now, but weight's going to be here when we come from the squat. All right, are we ready? Say yes, we are. All right, here we go. Pulse. 2, 3, and tap. Pulse. And tap. Pulse. And tap. Pulse. Add that hinge. Pulse. Hinge. And tap. Pulse. Hinge. And tap. Ooh, glute is talking. Hinge. And tap. Pulse. Hinge. And tap. Come to your curtsy and hinge. Hold it here. Kick back and in. Back and in. Really squeeze that tricep. For 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Set it down. We're going to put those 2 things together. Ooh, grab water if you need it. Towel off if you need to. All right, grab your weight. Always bend down to grab it. Don't reach this way. That will hurt your back so bad. All right. Here we go. Rack that weight. Remember, we're going to put the curtsy and hinge together this time. We'll do a few slower. All right, we're going to curtsy and hinge. Kick back. In. And tap. So from the side, curtsy and hinge. Kick back. In. And tap. Curtsy and hinge. Kick back. In. And tap. Let's go tempo. Curtsy and hinge. Kick back. In. And tap. Curtsy. Kick back. In. And tap. Curtsy. Kick back. In. And tap. Curtsy. Kick back. In. And tap. Woo. All right. We're going to put those things together from the swings. Are we ready? I know you can do it. And this is the last time we're going to have to do this one. We're going to move on after this, all right? Here we go. Weights in the watch side. Slight bend in the knees. I'll come this way so you can see. Here we go. Hinge. Outside. Middle. Outside and rack. Squat. Curtsy. Kick back. In. And tap. Curtsy. Kick back. In. And tap. That's what it'll be. Let's slow it down a little, or try to anyway. All right. Outside, middle, outside and rack. Squat. Hinge and curtsy. Kick back. In. And tap. Hinge and curtsy. Kick back. In. And tap. Outside and middle. Outside and rack. Squat. Hinge and curtsy. Kick back. and tap, hinge and curtsy. Outside, middle, outside and rack. Squat, hinge and curtsy, kick back, in, and tap, hinge and curtsy, kick back, in. Outside, middle, outside and rack. Squat, hinge and curtsy, kick back, tap, hinge and curtsy, kick back, and tap. Outside, woo, middle, outside and rack. Squat, hinge and curtsy, kick back, and tap, hinge and curtsy, kick back, and tap. Outside, middle, outside and rack. Squat, hinge and curtsy, kick back. Hinge and curtsy, kick back. Woo, let that go. All right. Take a moment. Stretch. You can put that heavier weight away. We don't need it anymore. All right. On to the next. Whew. So, for this next one, you're going to want your heavy, actually, you still want your heavy weight. I told a story again, my bad. We need our heavy weight, but it's not going to be as hard as that block we just did. We still are sticking to unilateral, so one side at a time. So for this one, you might want to roll up your mat if you don't have like nice cushy carpet or your mat's thinner, because we are going to be on our knees. If that does not work for you, grab your chair and sit at the edge of your chair, because you can still do everything from your chair that we're going to do from kneeling. You can sit, if you sit at the edge of your chair, you can still do the hinge back that we're going to do later on in this combo. All right? So those are your options to grab your chair or come to kneeling. You're going to be kneeling with me. We'll be here. And you're still going to be here. It's going to be a half wood chopper to start. So either one, chair or kneeling. We're going to go to the non-watch side first. Hold the weight center. We're just going to start just with a half wood chop. Here we go. It's down and chest, down, chest, down, and chest. So it's more about the rotation here in the torso. Really engage that core. All right, you can stay here or down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back center. So we're going to do one half wood chop and a full wood chop. Okay? If you want, you can stick to the halves. Here we go. It's half and full. Half and full. Half, so come to the chest and full. Chest and full. Chest and full. One more. Chest and full. Bring it back. Here. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. We're sitting back like a hinge. So if you're in your chair, you can crunch forward. I'll show you. So if you're in your chair, we're here, sitting on the edge. Hinge forward and up. Hinge and up. Hinge and up. Hinge and up, just like that. All right, so we're going to put those two things together, just like we've been doing all night, putting the two things together. I'm going to stay in my chair to show anyone who would prefer this option here. We're still gonna do our half and our full, right? Half and full, hinge and up. Half and full, hinge and up. I totally said it opposite, but you know what? That works out better. All right, we're gonna do a full and then a half, because that way your weight's already here for your hinge. All right, full, half, hinge and up. Full, half, hinge and up. Full, half, hinge and up. All right, we're gonna add on the next part, which is a lean back. We're here, so we're just leaning back. So that's why if you're in your chair, sit at the edge of your chair, weight is in the middle, lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Just like that. All right. Next one, halo. We're going to go to the right or to the watch side. Halo. 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 And halo. Halo. And halo. All right, put the hinge with the halo. We hinge or lean. Come up. Halo. Halo. Lean. And up. Halo. And halo. Lean. And up. Halo. Halo. One more lean. And up. Halo. All right, set it down. I'm gonna come back to the floor, show you the full thing kneeling. We're starting with the wood chopper. All right, wood chop and half. Sit back and up. Lean back and up. Halo and halo. Wood chop, middle, sit back, and up, rehinge, back, and up, halo, and halo, wood chop, to the middle, hinge, and up, lean back, and up, halo, and halo. Woo, set that down. Now we get to grab water and do the other side. All right. Whew, some of ours we might have to save for next week. Running out of time, but it's okay. All right. This time, we're going to go towards the watch side. Start here at the middle. We're doing our half wood chops first. Down, middle, down, middle, down, middle, down, and middle for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full wood chop, down and up. If this isn't great for you, you can stick with the half. All right, come center. We'll do a full and then a half. Woo. Are we ready? Full, middle, full, middle, full, middle, full, middle, full, middle, full, and middle, full, woo, middle, full, and middle. Hold here, hinge back, and up. So from the side, hinge back, and up. Hinge, 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 and up. Let's put it together. Full, middle, hinge, and up. 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 This time, lean back, lean, and up. So really engage your core here. Woo. It's not a big movement. Lean, and up, lean, and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Halo, around, around. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lean, and up. 2 halos. Lean, and up. 2 halos. Lean, and up. 2 halos. One more. Lean, and up. 2 halos. Woo, set that down for a moment. Shake that out. We're gonna do the whole thing. Woo, you got this. You got streams running down my arm, so that's okay. All right. Start at the chest. We're gonna do our full wood chop and then the half. Here we go. Full, middle, hinge, and up. Lean back, and up. 2 halos. Wood chop, full. Come to the middle, hinge, and up. Then we lean, and up. 2 halos. Wood chop, full. Middle, hinge. Lean back. Halo. One more. Full wood chop. Middle. Hinge. And up. Lean back. And up. Halo. Woo, all right. Now you can, for real, get rid of that heavier weight. Grab water, towel off. Grab the lighter set of weights or no weights at all. We are going to come to a sumo stance. We're going to be here. You can have as much bend in the knees as you'd like. What we're focusing on is the uppercut motion. So really twisting with those feet and those hips. And we want to it's like you're trying to bring your shoulder to the front of the room. We don't want to come up because then that'll be in your face. And that is no bueno. So, twist. I'm going to start with the non-wash side first. We're just going to do some uppercuts. Sink down as low as your body would like to go for this. Here we go. Up, up, up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, pulse. 2, 3, step in. Pulse. 2, 3, step in. So it doesn't really matter which foot you step in with. And in, we're just alternating. And in, pulse. And in, pulse. And in, pulse. And in, one more, pulse. So the arms go out, cross, out, and in, out, cross, out, and in, out, cross, out, and in, out, cross, out. Add that with the pulses. Out, cross, out, in, 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 out, cross, out, and in. Uppercut. Woo. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, set those down. Grab water. All right, so I will add in our glute work that I wanted to do tonight into next week's class. We're going to move on to abs and our cool down. So grab your small ball or pillow if you have it. If you don't have one of those, I'll show you another option. Move some things out of the way. Okay. You can come and sit flat against your wall here. Flat against the wall. Just like this. Bring the feet in. Or scoot a little away from the wall, but let your upper back touch here. And that'll give you support. So when you do these, you'll be touching your wall here. So those are some options if you don't have a ball. Or like a little round pillow that you can put back here. Some people like to use the wall and the pillow together, which is totally fine. You can still put your ball here and be at the wall. Whatever is best for you tonight. All right. I'm going to stick my feet out, make my little bunny tail, bring my feet in, and hinge. All right. Option to hold here or arms out. We're pressing into the ball, in and up, in and up, in and up, in and up. If your core is strong, you can also do this without the ball. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull back. Engage your core here. One arm lifts, lift, and lower. Other arm, lift, and lower. If you need to hold on, we're here. And other side. If you have to hold on, that's totally fine. Some nights, I'm like, ooh, I need to hold on. Other nights, need a little more spice. One more. Press back and up, back and up, back and up, back and up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make fists. And we punch, punch. For 4, 3, Lift one leg and then the other. If that's too much, just lift a heel or a toe. A heel or toe, toe. We lift, 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 and lift. For 4. You can always hold on under here. 3, 2, and 1. Hold here, pulses up. You can always hold on here. Engage your core for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let the ball float away here. If you'd like, you can come onto your stomach. Take a cobra. Baby cobra, full cobra, whatever feels best for you here. You can push through tabletop into a cat and cow here. Take a couple rounds of cat and cow. And you can press back into a child's pose here if you'd like. If this hurts your shoulders, you can always come bring your arms to the side more like a turtle here. For a tricep stretch, you can interlace your fingers behind your head. All right, slowly release that. Come to a comfortable seated position. Let's stretch. And other side. Inhale the arms up. And exhale through cactus. If you'd like, you can walk your hands forward. And carefully come up. Let's step one foot back. Heel stays on the ground just to stretch out that calf here. You can hold on to your wall or chair here if you need to. And let's do the other side. If you'd like, you can take a calf stretch here, or a quad stretch. Other side. And you're free. So next week will be a recorded premiere because I will be in Idaho doing a collaboration with the Kirstie Ennis Foundation and Higher Ground for some snowboarding. And so I will record a class for you guys and upload it, and it'll premiere next week at our usual time. So until then, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see y'all next time.